Our world is a living masterpiece, shaped over millions of years by time, nature, and mysteries that science has yet to solve. In today's video, join us in exploring the 10 most magnificent places on the planet, where the beautiful appearance is worth the price, where nature remains untouched by humans. Number 10, Table Mountain, South Africa, located right next to Cape Town, West South Africa. The flat top of the mountain is like a table, stretching nearly 3 kilometers, with an altitude of about 1,085 meters above sea level. This is one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world, voted by the New 7 Wonders organization in 2011. When the strong and humid southeast wind blows over the mountain, the air is forced up high, condensing into a thin layer of clouds covering the mountaintop, looking like a pure white tablecloth. According to local legend, it is an eternal battle between a shaman and the devil. The smoke from their pipes forms the clouds. It is home to more than 1,470 species of plants, most of which are endemic, found nowhere else in the world. There are animals such as rock antelope, sunbird, and especially the dassie, which looks like a guinea pig but is a close relative of elephants. The Table Mountain aerial cableway takes you from the foot of the mountain to the top in just 5 minutes, with a 360-degree rotating cabin for panoramic views. There are many trekking routes such as Platyclip Gorge, Skeleton Gorge, suitable for beginners to experts. From the top of the mountain, you can see Cape Town, Camps Bay, Robben Island, and the Atlantic Ocean. The best time to visit is from October to April, clear skies, little cloud, little wind. Especially at dawn or dusk, the light dyes the mountaintop a brilliant rose gold. Number 9, Halong Bay. Halong Bay is one of the most magnificent natural wonders in the world. With nearly 2,000 limestone islands rising from the emerald green water, the bay creates a surreal, breathtaking scene. Each island has a strange shape, like Ga Choi Islet, Din Huang Islet, carved by time and sea winds over millions of years. Hidden deep in those mountains are mysterious caves, such as Sung Sot Cave, Thien Kung Cave, where light and stalactites create a legendary world. Legend has it that the mother dragon once landed here to protect the country, creating the name Ha Long, meaning dragon landing. Not only beautiful, the bay also possesses an extremely rich marine ecosystem with coral reefs, mangrove forests, and ancient floating fishing villages, such as Kua Van, where people have lived on the water for generations. With its magical beauty and special geological value, Halong Bay has been twice recognized by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage and is listed as one of the 7 new natural wonders of the world. Number 8, Fjords, Norway. Located along the west coast of Norway, the fjords carved by glaciers, are a sight that takes your breath away. With sheer cliffs thousands of meters high, surrounded by calm, turquoise waters, the fjords create a scene that is both dramatic and enchantingly poetic. Of the thousands of fjords that stretch across Norway, Geiranger Fjord and Narøy Fjord are 2 prominent names, recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. In the summer, white waterfalls cascade from the snow-capped mountains, creating soft ribbons in the air, while the pretty little villages perched between the mountains and the sea add to the surreal scene. The fjords are not only a geological masterpiece, but also a symbol of the wild, tranquil, and majestic beauty of Northern Europe. Number 7, Parícutin Volcano, Mexico. Located in the western Mexican state of Michoacán, Parícutin is one of the strangest and most extraordinary volcanoes ever recorded. Appearing out of nowhere in a cornfield in 1943, Parícutin is the only volcano whose formation, from the crack in the ground to the formation of a full-fledged volcano, has been witnessed and documented by humans. During its 9-year eruption, it submerged the entire village of San Juan Parangaricutiro in lava, leaving only the church bell tower standing alone amid the sea of black rock. Today, Parícutin is a living monument to the fierce power of nature and a fascinating destination for those passionate about geology and exploration. Number 6, Iguazu Falls, Devil's Throat, Argentina and Brazil. Located on the border of Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is one of the most majestic and breathtaking natural wonders in the world. With more than 275 large and small waterfalls stretching nearly 3 kilometers, Iguazu creates a giant wall of water in the middle of the tropical jungle. The focal point of the entire system is the Garganta del Diablo, also known as the Devil's Throat, where giant columns of water over 80 meters high fall down with insane force, creating dense mist and roaring sounds like an angry thunder god. The scene here is both majestic and surreal, as if you are standing before the gate leading to the primitive world. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage, Iguazu Falls is not only a visual wonder, but also an emotional experience that will leave you in awe of the pure power of nature. Number 5. Aurora, Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. In the night sky of the polar regions, when the sun sets and darkness falls, a magical phenomenon begins to take place. That is the aurora, also known as the northern lights, soft bands of green, purple, red, and yellow light, like living silk ribbons, sweep across the sky as if dancing. Aurora occurs in both the northern and southern hemispheres, created when charged particles from the solar wind collide with the Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere, hundreds of kilometers above. This phenomenon is not only a stunning visual spectacle, but also a metaphorical reminder of the connection between Earth and the universe. Whether you are standing in the snow and ice of the Arctic or at the tip of the Antarctic, Aurora always makes you feel small and overwhelmed by the beauty of this planet. Number 4. Grand Canyon, America. In the arid desert of Arizona, USA, the Grand Canyon appears like a giant gash in time, deep, magnificent, and enchanting. This canyon is more than 440 kilometers long, 1.6 kilometers deep on average, and up to 16 kilometers wide, carved by the Colorado River over millions of years. Standing on the edge of the abyss, you can see layers of ancient rocks stacked on top of each other like pages of geological history exposed. A magnificent natural archive that is more than 2 billion years old. When the sun rises or sets, the entire canyon glows with red, orange, and purple, creating an almost surreal scene. The Grand Canyon is not only one of the greatest heritages of America, but also a place that makes anyone speechless before the majesty of nature. Number 3. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Hidden beneath the turquoise waters of the Coral Sea, off the east coast of Australia, the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef, is one of the planet's most vibrant and colorful natural wonders. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, the reef is a giant underground city made up of billions of tiny living creatures, covering an area larger than the UK. Here, thousands of colorful fish, sea turtles, sharks, and corals of all shapes and sizes come together to create a magical world under the ocean. Not only is the beauty of this place breathtaking, but it is also extremely fragile in the face of climate change. The Great Barrier Reef is not only a world natural heritage, but also a symbol of life, a miracle that the Earth has given us. Number 2. Mount Everest, Nepal, Tibet. Reaching the roof of the world, that is the dream and challenge of thousands of climbers when it comes to Mount Everest. With a height of 8,848 meters, Everest is the highest mountain on the planet, towering between the border of Nepal and Tibet. On the top of the mountain, covered in white snow all year round, the air is so thin that even a breath becomes precious. Despite the dangers lurking at every step, from snowstorms, glaciers, to lack of oxygen, Everest is still the ultimate symbol of conquest and courage. For the locals, this place is not just a mountain, but Sagarmatha, or Chomolungma, the goddess of the sky. And for the whole world, Everest is the absolute pinnacle of beauty, challenge, and legend. Number 1. Patagonia, Argentina and Chile. At the tip of South America, where the land melts into ice and wild winds, Patagonia appears as a pristine, untouched world. Spanning two countries, Argentina and Chile, this land is a perfect combination of majestic Andes mountains, magnificent glaciers, blue lakes, and endless wild grasslands. From the sharp peak of Fitzroy to the Perito Moreno Glacier breaking into huge chunks, Patagonia offers landscapes that make one feel as if one is lost on another planet. With its harsh climate and wild nature, this place is a paradise for adventurous souls and a symbol of solitary, vast, and indomitable beauty. Patagonia, where nature still retains its most primitive and powerful voice.